To that girl. Hey y'all. Hi everybody. Good morning. And we're back. Morning Joe is back. Morning Joe is back. Good morning. I am the Divine Maverick. Also known as Yolanda. And the mother of twins. And a whole God out here. Let me look at the chat. I gotta figure out I'm gonna put this up higher eventually because I don't want to be looking down most of the stream to see what y'all are doing down here. So everybody, say hello to each other. Say hello to me. If my moderators are here, please make yourself known because I need thank you. Hey Carvita. I need a the moderators to come sit you guys down. I know y'all have been good to see you, Kimby. Good to see you, Kimby. You are back in full effect. Is the signal okay, you guys? I'm in a different spot in my home. I'm trying to take a picture, but do videos from my living room couch. To the right of me, there is a piano that my son loves to play. It's old school too. It's a vintage piano. But y'all see these pillows have the time on them, and I don't know why. For some reason, I'm pointing out these pillows, and I know why I have this backdrop. Y'all see, I brought nature inside with the birds behind me. Okay, so you might be seeing a bluebird, you might be seeing robin, cardinals, or yellow jasmine may be a sync for you. So, y'all, listen. Look how you have grown. Oh my, look at you. I'm looking at you, and the reason why I say that is because while we've been apart, when school let out last June, a lot has happened, and y'all know I did my Saturn return. I turned 50 in June. Did I ever say my birthday? But anyway, just in case somebody trying to do something good though. But yeah, I turned 50, and so a lot has been happening, and I know of what I speak because I get your emails and I read your emails. I may not answer them back before 3 or 4 weeks later, but I get your emails, and wow, I just felt like a garden. Do I have a flower cup and a floral dress on? I know that's right. But somebody might have fresh flowers all through your house. Okay. But I know that you've probably been doing a lot of changing too, because I read the emails, and it's a lot going on. It's been, I thought I had the timeline down cold. I thought I had it. I thought I had it in my back pocket. I thought I had it in my front pocket. And but now I understand, now that I'm at a higher awareness. Somebody might want to put in the chat. Y'all get started. Higher awareness. Put that in the chat. Higher awareness. But those of you, as soon as I saw the number 26, and it took me to a place real quick. Anyway, 26 might be significant to somebody, and number 10 might be significant. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Yes, since I have a higher awareness, I thank you, Spirit. I understand now that I don't the timelines, obviously everybody's on a different timeline, but just because the energy is going in a certain way does not necessarily mean that it's going to stay that way. And there are several factors that go into this when things happen thing, right? Especially if you're one that has been wrestling with the win part. I'm going to do the message, but I got to say this. I got a mini message within the message. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. But I got to let you know, as soon as I start talking, you better start writing or putting it in the chat, because it is Rhema word. I am a prophet. I am an oracle. I'm a messenger. I channel energy. You know what I mean? So whatever's going on in the ethers that's for us, for you, for me, I'm going to speak it. And a lot of times it's going to be in a code. All right. Some of y'all are going to hear me in codes. Some of y'all are going to hear me just talk regularly in the way you filter what I'm saying. And some of y'all are going to just have a physical reaction to the words that I speak, especially when I speak in my light language. You may have a physical reaction to the words that I speak because of the belly, your solar chakra, and your solar plexus, solar chakra, sacral chakra. Yeah, I read about solar chakra. I said something. And your solar plexus may react to what I'm speaking. You might not be able to interpret understand what I'm saying in your tongue, but your body, yoretaba, that crystal grid is what I am speaking to when you say, well, I'm speaking light language. That's what do you think the lights are? The lights are you. We are made of light. And also the crystals, they light up, the coding of it. And then I activate things in you. So every now and again, you're going to hear me fall into tongues. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jump into some, you might say prayer language, whatever you call it. Just know that it's all good. Because it's all God and God is energy. Okay, so I don't know where that came from, but I needed to say that. But the energy can change, and there's very many factors that go into the wind. So if you've been wrestling with the time thing, first of all, there's things that are temporal and there's things that are eternal. Okay, there are things that is temporal and things that are eternal. And so the things that are temporal means don't worry about them that much because it's going to change. Because that's another thing that I'm here. Part of my mission and purpose is to help you understand the change. My healing abilities that I've been given, that I've been endowed with, relate to you navigating because you have trouble with the curve. It feels like it's always a curveball being thrown at you. So what I do is get on here mornings now, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and kind of help you navigate the curve. Okay. If you're having trouble with the curve, if you need to get up the hill, I'll be your cheerleader. I'll be your motivator and your encourager. If you are confounded or confused about something, I'll be one of the voices, not the only voice, but one of the voices of light that come to give you some clarity. So I want to just encourage all of you to stick with me, stick with each other, stick with yourself, commit to yourself, because that's really what you're doing. Whether it is love or whether it is finding out who you really are, you have to make a commitment. You have to decide to believe in yourself, okay? Literally, because if you do not believe in yourself, when those voices that have gone out into the world to deceive or manipulate or take you off your path, they will speak louder than your authentic voice. But it is my job to get on here and try to smile and try to be happy as I can, even while going through my own journey, and tell you that it is doable. Because everybody that you listen to, every teacher, every sage, every mystic, any of the messages that we have to read now that were written hundreds of thousands of years ago, are people who did the damn thing. You know what I mean? They stuck to it. They went through the same things that we are going through. Some of them worse, no comparison, but I'm saying you haven't been on a guillotine. Ishaba, unless in another life you already know that perhaps you were in a guillotine. Rabbi put it a guillotine. You haven't been burned at the stake. Oshandabaso, rebebe sitaba. But you probably were, especially if you love to play with fire witch. But I'm just saying, we're here to help each other. Right. And I'm going to help you understand, and I'm going to give you messages. So when you come on here, we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to run all the gamut of the emotions usually. But we really need to learn and then teach each other. We each one teach one. OK, is that a deal? Because we're back ready for the fall season. Morning, Joe. We are back. I am ready. I see my moderators must be in here. Hi, Barbara. If I missed anybody else because I was talking, I wasn't looking at the screen. Hi, Denisha, bless you. Hi, beloved witch, kitchen witch, your pretty self. All of you guys are beautiful. Y'all got to come to the Zooms sometimes when I open them up, and you also have to join the sacred circle. You have to get in there as a Maverick or a sunflower or something. I forgot those tiers I call it, but everybody gets the same thing. That's another story, because you're not really paying for tiers or special perks. You're actually just blessing me, allowing me to do what I do, sowing a little seed every month so I can do what I do, sit here on my couch and help you heal and all that stuff. So that's what that's for. But the Maverick School, I'm very excited about, because October is the launch, and we're going to, everything I talk about, we're just going to unpack all of that. You know what I mean? In bite-sized nuggets, we're going to help each other. I'm going to help you remember who you are, because my magic is not necessarily your magic, but what I will do is give you a bit of a outline or some guidelines, you know what I mean? And a lot of encouragement to trust yourself. That's what I'm going to do as your professor. Reta, consider it like Hogwarts. But anyway, so Maverick School is ready to go. If you want to be a part of that, it's $55 a month. You can do that through Patreon. So that, I mean, just click it and forget it and let it come out monthly. That's how you stay, enrolled. But we're going to start October 1st. But before I do that, because some of you, thank you, have already signed up. Those of you who were already signed up, you're going to be very excited about this. Here's why. The conference or meeting I was going to do in September is now I'm going to shift that for my enrolled ones of the Maverick School. The conference is Primal Scream, Unspeakable Joy. And what I want to do is, if you came from the church, I'm going to take you through deliverance. If you are awakened and feeling happy and free and all that, I'm going to energy clear you. I'm going to take you back through some Akashic records. In other words, I'm going to pray the stuff off of you so that you can be a little bit freer, or a lot freer. I'm not saying in one hit. Some of y'all might get one hit, whoosh shot, and you be good. But I'm just saying, and I plan on doing that twice in the month of September. Okay. And if you are enrolled in the Maverick School right now, Reba Shota, then you're coming to that. You can have it. You can come to that for free. If you are not enrolled in the Maverick School, then I'm going to need a sheblo tanasata for this event. I'm going to need $66. I'm going to need that. And you can sign up on I'll announce you when you can sign up. But I am only taking a limited amount, because the whole point is I don't need a whole room full of y'all. I need the ones that I'm calling that are already enrolled, and the ones that feel like they need to be there. And I know what number that is, and I will let you know that. I may or may not let you know that number, but I need to be able to individually kind of work and see. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I won't. However, when we are enrolled in school and I have my team with me, then we can shamboda. You know what I mean? So because they hold my arms up. You know what I mean? Figuratively, they hold my arms up. So with that, if you want to be a part of that, it's going to be $66. You have to pay to come to this, because again, ting. Ting! I'm teaching you to commit to yourself. Because if you don't start committing to yourself, if you don't start sowing in yourself, if you don't start putting back into your pot, if you don't start filling up your storage, right? Somebody's got a full storage, Isha. But a storage bin or something, or a place, storage shed or something. Storage. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The place that you keep all your stuff when you don't have room to store it. What? Anyway. But when your storage is empty, you need to be able to pour back into yourself. You are going to have to start to make that a habit. It's called self-love. Now, all of this goodness, all of this goodness is happening right now. So here we go. Oh my, look how you have grown. Look how you have grown. While we've been apart, I've been resting, I've been healing, I've been doing a lot of journaling, I've been doing lots of creativity. So I know you've been doing the same. But look at you. I want to remind you that if you are feeling just a little bit low or a little bit frustrated right now, if you are feeling a little bit confused about anything right now, I want to remind you how far you have come and how much you have grown. Okay. The things that you used to cry about, you no longer cry about. Okay. The things that you used to get frustrated about, you find that, what's the use? There's a lot of energy of what's the use? Why should I be upset? What's the use? Right? There's a lot of energy like that. Somebody's getting the BMW. I see my neighbor leaving, and I don't know why. I just want to say that to you. If you have a BMW in your intentions or on your altar or some kind of way, you've been manifesting a BMW, you're getting that vehicle. Well, whether it's a sedan or SUV, it doesn't matter. If you want a BMW, I'm simply saying one of your guys interrupted my live stream to say you're going to get it. It's Shana. Now. So, what was I saying? Bring me back. Yes, so if you've been feeling confounded or frustrated or confused or anything like that, a little bit heavy, like you just kind of like, I wonder if I've done enough. I believe I did a video a few days ago that talked about that. You don't have to do anything else. There's nothing else for you to do except you have to learn how to be here. Matter of fact, Barbara, can you please text me that title? You have to learn how to be here. Reba, put capital B-E for me, please. Thank you. I love Barbara. She's like a sonographer. Actually, I need to start asking Carvita to do that, because I believe you asked me if you could do those kind of things, Carvita. I'm sorry. Email me again and remind me. Now, but so anyway, you have to learn how to be here. So there's nothing else that you need to do. You have grown, and Spirit wants you to look and reflect and see how far you've grown. For some of y'all, and you ain't going to want to hear this, but here I go. You ain't going to want to hear this, but here I go. Some of you, in order for you to look back and see how far you've grown, or look how far you've grown, right? Then it's going to require you to sit somewhere and be still. Stop doing, okay? Stop doing. I'm going to get into that a little bit more because I have notes for you today. But stop doing that. Stop thinking you can't just sit and enjoy a movie or sit and have lunch with friends or coffee with an associate, or you know what I mean? Get outside of the routine, get outside of the grind. Don't that this look how far you've grown or how you've grown is you learning that it's okay for you to rest. It's okay for you to properly eat and properly rest and properly have me time. Okay? Yes? But listen, you've grown. You're not the same person. And there is a voice, and I'm going to say for purposes of speaking here, that devil, Ishanda Bolestitaya, keeps telling you that you ruined it. It's all that this is messed up. You know, it's trying to get you to fall back into old stuff that you were falling into. It's trying to get you to second guess your intuition. Now what your intuition and following your intuition like a little child in a candy store just being free, a child at the amusement park just being free. Whee! You know what I mean? You used to follow your intuition that way, your heart wide open. But now that you're in this place and you now have an understanding that you are in a new place, there's joy and there's pain. Joy and pain are like sunshine and rain. That's what I hear Frankie Beverly and Maze. You feel like now your mind, that maze of your mind, now you're no longer a maze, so a maze, it's a maze. Oh, Shama. Run that back. Now you're no longer a maze. Now it's a maze in your mind. There's joy and there's pain. I know I've made great strides. I know I want to hear, I know I've been changed. I don't know why. I don't even know that song. All I know I've been trying. Let me put a lot of vibrato on there. Big one. I've been trying. Okay, stop playing. Let me drink some coffee. Hold on, y'all. See, Sarah. See, that was Sarah. Sarah said I was singing that song Friday. Well, there you go. She said, you know, the angels in heaven done sign my name. Yeah, angels in heaven done sign my name. Oh, Denisha, I got to get you to sing that. Next Zoom we have, Denisha, remind me. I need to call one soon, don't I? This week, maybe tonight. Anyway. Okay. Y'all ready? We needed that little bit of comic relief. I guess it was getting a little too intense. See, that's how much Spirit loves some of y'all. I mean, all of you. No, that's how much Spirit loves all of us. It probably got a little intense for you just for a moment. You know what I mean? You know, and you just needed a little break. You just need that. And that's what I was talking about. I was talking about learning how to rest. It's okay. The joy and the pain of this terra firma will make you think that I don't even trust anything anymore, because that voice wants to pull you back to things that you used to do and remind you of ways you used to be. And it wants to tell you that you have not made any strides, or what you have done you're going to regress. You're going to regress and you're going to regret. You know, it's telling you you're going to have regret. If you do this, you're going to be very sorry. You know what I mean? But let me be your confirmation today. That Spirit is saying, you hear now, that thing that terrifies you, you need to do that. That thing that you're like, especially something it's like something that you did well in your past is trying to tear up your future, because whatever this is you did in your past, you do it a lot better. You do a little more better since you got a little more under your belt. But it's like there's an old you and a new you looking at one another saying, you better not, you know what I mean? It's a something like sometimes the fool's got to act like a fool to the fool who thinks they're fooling you, or something like that. But anyway, you tell that voice, you tell that devil to shut up. Silence that voice. Fear has a voice. You will hear an audible voice speaking to you. Then comes the physical reaction. Then come, thank you. My clock is Reta. Listen, I have a grandfather clock in my living room. It's right here, and y'all hear it dinging. I'm sure we're not on the right time. It doesn't keep the correct time, but it's always on time. You understand what I'm saying? And so you're going to be hearing different dings at time. You're like, it's not a quarter after. It's not a quarter till. It's not half past. Oh, yes, it is. Somewhere. Somewhere. It's 6:30 somewhere. It's 1:15 somewhere. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about with the time thing. That's why I got these clocks right here. Because time is an illusion. It's always, when am I going to come in a union? Now. When is now? Now. When is now? Now. When is now? Now. Rabba Barbara, text me that, please. When is now? Oh, sha. Did y'all hear that message inside the message? I know Barbara called it. When is now? When is now? Y'all, I'm giving these out for free. If y'all are creators and influencers, if I say something that y'all really, really like, go ahead and put that. It's already, I pulled it from somewhere. I pulled it from the Akashic Records. Go ahead and use it. It's not plagiarism. It's spirit. Use it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and use it. So time is an illusion. Now, let me, what was I saying? Go back. So anyway, it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to understand that you're good. Silence that voice. I'm just doing it. Recap so I can get to my notes, and then we're out of here. Susan Z said, "This spirit, use it. And no bullshit. Yeah, no. Okay." Sometimes you just gotta breathe. Could y'all breathe with me? Woo, Rasita. Could y'all breathe with me? I heard, could y'all believe with me? Could y'all bleed with me? Could y'all be with me? I heard all of that saying that one thing you said. Spirit wants me to usher in that peace that you need to partake in. I'm sending peace your way. Reba do dia basho tete chabaka. Reba bobo boshiati kota la pahata. Reba bobo sitiacha no sotalata. Remande serede o shabakasi. Yeah. Now, when I was preparing for you guys for this message, I pulled cards from the Akashic Tarot. And it was so cool because the Four of Forces, which is air, wind, I'm hearing wind, sun, rain, the elements or the elementals or the weather, Shayotia, is significant to you. This is your confirmation that you are closer than you think. It's a lot of y'all you just need to slow down long enough to reach out and touch it. If you close your eyes and meditated and you extended your hands, you could reach out and feel your wedding dress, your car, your degree, your diploma, your friend, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your grandmother. You could feel everything that is yours. And it, because that's how close it is. Some of y'all dreams. Yes. Some of y'all's dreams are about to come true, baby. big package. If you see the FedEx man, the Amazon man, especially if you're seeing prime trucks and those 18 wheelers that have ego, or the if you're seeing Chargers, Dodge Chargers, black or gray, there's this gray, like a, I don't know what kind of gray. It's like this weird gray Dodge Charger, almost like if you could look through it. It's saying no shot, shot, shot. Especially those of you who are seers. There's something about the gray Dodge Charger. But you might be seeing Chargers. You might be hearing airplanes flying all the time, or seeing airplanes. You know what I'm saying? You might love lightning storms or lightning. You're intrigued by lightning because sudden, big, happy changes are on the way to you. Look how you've grown. You can handle this. You have got to discern the voices inside your head. You've got to know when you're speaking. You've got to know what's speaking to you. And you have that ability. Let me be your confirmation that you have it. Let me be your confirmation that you have the ability to separate the wheat from the tares. You have it. That's one of your greater gifts is your wisdom. Your wisdom is one of your greater gifts. Okay? Trust yourself. It is your old life and the residue and the remnants and the reminders of your old way of doing things that is trying to hijack this breakthrough for you. But God, Shemandorosha. Alibole mandi sitili hopo. Debala sutia bahaitina. Borebare te sitiada. But you're going to be all right. Now, in the deck, there was the 4 of forces, 5 of forces that came out together. It's not unusual for me to have cards come out in succession of the same suit. My guides they just like to play games with me and have fun. They love it. I think they like to hear me say eek or something. I don't know, but my guides keep me gleeful over here, so they do things like that. That's why I like to play with double decks. Because when from 2 different decks, the cards come out the same. I'm like, you know what I mean? I might start getting so gangster with it. When that happens, I just shut the video down. Boop! The video just ends right there. I'll just be like, oh, same card. And then it goes, that's it. It's like, that's it? Yeah, boom. Because you don't need more. You don't need more proof that you can trust God. You can trust you, God. You don't need more proof. If you have 2 different card decks saying the same thing, matter of fact, 2 identical decks saying the same thing, you don't need more confirmation that there must be a God somewhere. Ishama working on your behalf. So there's no, what else? What can you say? What else can you say? What else can you say, twin? Hello, Sabatu no more, Setiacha. But what it does work out for your favor. What, Barbara? Okay, so 5 of forces and 4 sources. 4 sources. Some of y'all need 4 sources by midnight. Okay, shout out to the ones of you who are going back to school. Congratulations on that big step. Look how you've grown. Oh, you ready this time. You're going to get everything done. You're no crunch. You're just going to, pace yourself, prioritize. Shout out to those of you who are enrichment is what I hear. Educational enrichment. Okay, enrichment. So emphasis on rich. Okay, anyway. So it was summer and winter, spring and fall. That's the cards. I don't remember what number was which, but it was summer paired with winter and spring paired with fall. Now, first of all, the first thing I noted was all 4 seasons were represented. A lot of you have completed a cycle. You have completed a cycle. Trust that and believe that, okay? The cycle has been completed. Also, summer and winter paired together. I spoke about that just a little bit, a lot earlier, about knowing when to rest and knowing when to move. the yin and yang energy. So when you inhale yin, oh, just inhale, take it all in, take a big deep breath, and then exhale. That's the yang. So what I want you to do is set an intention with that. When you inhale, I want you to ask spirit, what do I need to let rest? Like the wintertime, because that's what happens in nature. The earth rests herself in the wintertime so that she can restore, right? She goes within. That's what it is, right? So when you inhale, your intention is ask spirit, what do I need to let rest? Give a break. Seek say peace with. Maybe even if you want to do release, fine, do release. And then when you exhale that yang, here comes what the action is based on what you have asked of spirit. Because if you ask the right question, you will be given guidance on the right thing to do in that moment, in that very moment. In that very moment. You know why I can say instantaneously? Because today you will be with me in paradise, is what Yeshua said to the thief and the robber, or the robber on the cross. If you believe, listen, because you believe I am who I say I am, because you believe that you are being guided and loved and supported by the divine ones, today you can be in paradise. All you have to do is change your mind and then do the thing that you know that you are being guided from within to do. So when you exhale on that yang, then you do that. It's something you need to give a break, and there's something you need to start. There's something you need to do. There's something you need to birth. There's something you need to start getting forward progression with. Okay, this is the next step, because as you're doing this, you are now learning in your higher dimension that you have already been initiated into, because there's a lot of initiations going on right now. You're being initiated, and you have been initiated. So now you have to learn how to be here in this new reality for you, in your new reality. And that's why you see what I need to let go of, or just give a break to. Maybe there's a project that you know that you've seen in your vision you're supposed to start, but it might not be for right now. So when you exhale and do that yang energy, what should I be doing? That movement, that power, willpower, drive, force, ambition, hope, optimism, all that falls under that shaba action energy, right? You'll know what you need to be doing next. All right, so go to the other card. Spring and fall were paired together. In springtime, we plant. We put things in the ground. In springtime, we start getting our logos. We get our LLCs, or our S corps, and all these kind of things. We get our ducks in a row. We start to align the team. We start to lay the blueprint, the foundation. We start to bring all the people together. We start to make the moves that's going to pay off for us later on down the road, right? We plant in the spring, right? In the fall is harvest time. So with the message is, look how much you've grown. You got to learn in this reality now. Ask spirit. Now I have been planning because when that yin and yang energy, you are going to be doing something. You're going to be planting, birthing, creating, organizing, situating, if that's a word, you know what I mean? Accommodating. Okay. Making room for more, right? Because in the harvest season, which we are coming into right now, the fall season, because summertime was some high energy, Lionsgate, you name it. I mean, super moons. Come on, y'all. We had a smorgasbord, right? A planetary astrological smorgasbord, right? Especially this 2022. Numbers 2 and 6. So we've had the energy to bring us to where we are right now. That's so I'm saying, look how far you've grown. Look how much you've grown. Oh my, So now harvest time is coming for many of you. That's why we say, when is now? There's a harvest coming to you because you have seed in the ground. You've been planting, you've been working, you've been toiling, at times, until you got a better revelation and you said, okay, I'm going to work smarter, not harder. You see what I'm saying? So all of those messages are good messages that'll help you hopefully feel encouraged by whatever it is you're facing right now. I don't know what you're facing. You know, and you know what you've heard. And I'm also going to encourage you to trust that. All right. All right. So with that, you guys, that's my message. I'll be back on Wednesday. I won't be here every day like we used to do because we're doing new things, right? Wednesday I'll be here, and of course Friday I'll be here. Um, Enrolled ones for the Maverick School, stand by for an email, a message, not an email, but a message from me on Patreon, because I need to get y'all up to speed, because there's a little prep work I need you to do for our cleansing, healing, clearing session. Okay, our couple of sessions, but there's some things I need to just get you prepped for, get your mind right about. Okay, I appreciate you guys being here. I am looking forward to seeing this moment grow. I'm looking forward to the messages getting out. Thank you for liking. If you are new, subscribing, sharing, commenting. If y'all not on TikTok with me, y'all got to get on TikTok with me. I cut up over there on TikTok. Oh, isn't that funny? Look at my pillows. What did she do? Oh, is she on camera doing that? All right, I love you guys. I hear your song, Sarah. This is my season for grace, for favor. This is my season to reap what I have sown. I love you too. Let me see. Love you. Never miss anything you're not supposed to, and you're supposed to catch it. Things always be played back. I love that. Barbara's on that teaching. But yeah, so TikTok, what else do we do? Sometimes I'm on Instagram and anyway. But again, watch out for the scammers. Y'all doing well. We're gonna do this thing. I'm appreciative of you guys being here. Thank you for the way you love on each other. I'm so happy that so many friendships are being forged offline and you guys are meeting in person. I can't wait to start traveling and hanging out with y'all and just cutting up. But anyway, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on Wednesday. And I have a few more messages to put out today and Thursday too. So appreciate you. Bye. Thank you, moderators. I love you. Thank you, Barbara, Sarah, Denisha. $1 Million Miles. $1 Million over here. I might be back today, y'all. I don't know. The energy is so amazing. All right. Love you. Bye.